Hey guys, this is Razor Joe, out for a drive early in the morning, and I was just thinking the other day about helmets. I was talking about gear, and I never really mentioned my helmet. I have a Shoei helmet. It's an RF 1100, and it's a really nice helmet. I really like it, but when you talk to people about helmets, and you know, according to even people I talk to at different dealerships and stuff, they say you should change your helmet out every like 5 years or something like that. And so when I got this, it was cool. I got it on sale and everything. I got a deal. But after I got it home, I discovered this thing was made, it had a manufacture date. It was made in 2012. And so it was already 4 years old. And so I kind of called the dealership and asked them about that. And I said, I thought you were supposed to change every 5 years. And the guy said, well, that's if you're using it, if you're out riding and you have it. This has just been sitting in an air-conditioned shop, and you don't really need to do that. And so I'm still a little bit concerned, because the reasons I've heard for people to change them out is because the materials inside break down and they're not as safe as they once were. And they break down regardless whether you're using them or not. I can see where sun would, being out in the hot sun and the elements would break stuff down faster, but I don't know. I just feel kind of like, in my opinion, they may have been selling an expired helmet, but I don't know a lot about it. So I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. And in general, just thoughts on helmets in general, because my whole goal when I was buying my helmet, and this is what I told the guy at the dealership, is I don't want to cheap out on a helmet. I want to get a decent helmet, but my price point and the factor that I was looking at was I want to spend enough to make it the safest I can, and I'm drawing the line at spending extra on just style and comfort. So whatever amount of money I need to pay to get the best, safest helmet, right at the point that it breaks away from safety and just gets into amenities and nice factors like nice airflow and design and just shape and aesthetics and stuff like that. And so I landed on this RF 1100. But they had helmets that were, this is supposed to be a $550 helmet, I guess. I didn't pay that much for it, but that's what it's supposed to be, which, that's quite a pricey helmet. But they have helmets there, including one that is Bluetooth capable, that's a built helmet for like $130. So I guess my question now too is, so I've got two things I'm wondering about, is how big of a deal is it that the helmet is so old, and is it really one of those things where after 4 years regardless, or 5 years regardless, you need to change it out? And then two, how much is there a price point that's too little to pay for a brand new helmet that means it's just kind of crap, and it's not gonna protect you as much? And that's what I'm looking for, is the safest helmet, the one that fits properly. And then there's the different safety ratings. So there's most helmets that they're going to sell out there should be DOT approved, and but then the one I wanted to get was, and the one I did get is DOT and Snell approved. And the main differences that I can see between the DOT certification and the Snell is that DOT requires your helmet has either certain characteristics or certain materials in it that it's made of, but they don't do any testing. And from what I understand, Snell actually does testing. So, for an example, those, I don't know what you call them. It's the helmets that are like two pieces where the face shield will, the front part will come up as well. I don't know if those are modular. I don't know what they call them. But you will not find any of those as of right now that are Snell approved, because I guess they haven't figured out a way to make it to where those that area where that face part, that front part comes up, Snell keeps breaking it when they're testing. So consequently, you'll only find those helmets that are DOT approved. So those are what the things I want. I want a Snell approved and DOT approved helmet, but I can probably get one of those for I think 150, maybe 200 bucks. But yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking about these, and maybe some people who watch this video and know a lot more about helmets than I do can tell me about that. Do I need to spend $500 for a safe helmet? Honestly, because I was looking for additional gear, second helmets, so that I could, people can ride on my bike and have a helmet, have some gear. I'm certainly not in a hurry to ride anybody around, but I also kind of wanted another helmet that was high vis and just wanted to have options. But I certainly didn't want to spend another, $300 or $500 on another helmet just to make sure I get a safe one. So those are just some thoughts on helmets, guys, and let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later.